Every night at 2:17, it comes back. I didn't realize how quiet my new apartment was until the first night I slept there. Not peaceful quiet, not comforting quiet. The kind of quiet that presses against your ears until you start noticing things you shouldn't. Your own breathing, the tick of the fridge, the subtle absence of sound from the neighboring units. It was an older building, the kind with thin walls and long hallways that smell faintly like dust and bleach. The rent was cheap. That should have been my first warning. The second warning came at 2:17 a.m. I was lying on my back, staring at the faint crack in the ceiling shaped like a crooked smile, when I heard footsteps in the hallway outside my door. Slow, careful. Not the shuffle of someone drunk or tired. These were deliberate, evenly spaced. They stopped directly outside my apartment. I held my breath without realizing it. A few seconds passed. Then I heard it. A soft knock. 3 taps. Gentle, polite. I didn't move. I told myself it was a neighbor at the wrong door or someone looking for help. Still, something felt off. No one knocks like that at 2 in the morning unless they know you're awake. The footsteps moved away. I lay there for an hour after that, heart pounding, convincing myself I was being paranoid. Eventually, exhaustion won. I slept. The next morning, I found a note taped to my door. "Sorry to bother you so late. Thought I heard someone crying." My stomach dropped. I lived alone. I hadn't cried. I was sure of that. I laughed it off later, told myself the walls were thin and someone misheard something. But that night, I couldn't sleep. I kept listening, waiting. At exactly 2:17 a.m., the footsteps returned. This time, they didn't stop at my door. They paced, back and forth, back and forth. I counted the steps. 12 one way, 12 back. Over and over, like whoever it was had memorized the distance. After a while, I realized something worse. They were pacing in time with my breathing. When I inhaled, the footsteps slowed. When I exhaled, they sped up. I pressed my hand over my mouth. The footsteps stopped. Then came the knock again. 3 taps. My phone buzzed in my hand. A message from an unknown number. "You don't have to hide. I can hear you." I didn't sleep at all after that. The landlord brushed it off when I told him. "Old building," he said. "Sounds carry. Probably pipes." Pipes don't knock. Pipes don't text you. On the third night, I stayed awake with all the lights on. I wanted to catch whoever it was. I wanted proof I wasn't losing my mind. At 2:16 a.m., my hallway light flickered. At 2:17, the footsteps started. But this time, they were inside my apartment. I heard the floorboard near the kitchen creak. Slowly, carefully, like someone testing their weight. My bedroom door was open. I could see the dark rectangle of the hallway beyond it. "Hello?" I called out, my voice barely working. Silence. Then, from the hallway, I heard my voice answer. "Hello?" Perfectly matched. Same tone, same hesitation. My chest tightened. I couldn't move. I couldn't scream. The thing in the hallway took a step forward. I still couldn't see it, but I could hear it breathing now. Shallow, excited. "I know you," it said, still using my voice. "You cry in your sleep." "I don't," I whispered. It laughed, not in my voice. It stepped into the light. It looked like me, almost. Same height, same messy hair, same face. But its eyes were wrong. Too dark, too empty, like someone had scooped out whatever makes a person there. It tilted its head, studying me. "You're quieter awake," it said. "I preferred you before." I bolted. I ran past it, out the front door, barefoot, not caring if I woke the entire building. I didn't stop until I was outside, gasping, shaking. The police came. They searched the apartment. No signs of forced entry. No one else inside. They suggested stress, night terrors, hallucinations. I didn't go back that night. When I returned the next day with friends to pack my things, everything looked normal, except the bathroom mirror. Written in the steam, though the room was cold, were the words, "You never asked how I got in." I moved out that week. New city, new apartment, new locks. For a while things were fine, until last night. I woke up at 2:17 a.m. to the sound of my own breathing from the other side of the room.